Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Memorable Stories, the channel where we dive into the intriguing world of interpersonal conflicts and the stories that come with them. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we're delving into a story from the subreddit r/AITA, a community where people share their personal conflicts and seek judgments from fellow Redditors on whether or not they're in the wrong. The story we're discussing today is titled I, 38F. Found recent new pictures on my husband's 41ME phone of the person he cheated with, and is shared by the author throwray_28I. Before we get into it, here's a quick summary. A woman discovers recent pictures on her husband's phone of a woman he previously had an affair with. Despite their efforts to repair their marriage, she's troubled by this discovery and wonders if this still counts as cheating. Now let's get into the story. I, 38F, found recent new pictures on my husband's 41M phone of the person he cheated with. My husband had a long-term affair with a close friend of his. The affair lasted about 2 years, but the emotional connection may have been present for longer. I don't think he was even consciously aware of that part. He and I have been together for 20 years, and we have 2 beautiful children, 5 and 7. He initially had wanted to leave our marriage, but I persuaded him to at least try some form of counseling. And when we began counseling, it was clear to us both that staying together was the best thing for our children. My husband and I get along really well. We never argue. And even if the intimacy isn't 100%, it is manageable. I guess we both are resigned to being together for our children. He told me about the affair 6 months ago, and for about a month he was convinced he was leaving, going as far as telling all of our friends and family that he will be leaving the marriage. He said it was because he was in love with someone else and wanted to pursue this relationship. Anyway, he ended up staying and cutting contact with his AP. He has been NC ever since then. Over the weekend, we were out as a family, and he had taken some pictures on his phone, and I wanted to upload them to the cloud to have access. I opened up the Photos app and noticed pictures of his AP. They were all screenshots of her, ones that he had taken from her socials. There must have been at least 30, 40, all of her. Some even screen recordings. The timestamps show that he's visiting her profile quite frequently throughout the day. The screenshots only go back 2 weeks and nothing before then. He is still NC with her. There is no communication between them. I know this for certain. I won't go into it here, but I know for sure there is no communication. Does this still count as cheating? I know I will probably receive quite a bit of negativity for this, but if all he's doing is pining after her on socials, I can handle that. What I'm worried about is if it goes further. TLDR. My husband cheated on me, long-term, and we're currently working to repair our marriage, but I found recent pics of his AP on his phone. Reading some comments. Old_relationship_343 says, "Why would you accept being his second choice?" Reads comment. Grumpy__G comments, Why are you degrading yourself like this? Reads comment. Amar_Akbar_Anthony20 remarks, "I mean, he told you he was in love with someone else." Reads comment. Hertz_when_IP advises, "Never stay for the children." Reads comment. To summarize, the story revolves around a wife's discovery of her husband's lingering attachment to a woman he previously had an affair with. Despite their attempt to mend their marriage for the sake of their children, this discovery raises questions about the authenticity of his commitment and the health of their relationship. From my perspective, it's crucial to recognize that staying in a relationship solely for the sake of children might not be the healthiest decision. Children often pick up on the dynamics of their parents' relationship, and this could set an example for them that may not be ideal. It's important for individuals in such situations to consider their own happiness and well-being, as well as the overall health of the relationship. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this story. Do you agree with the commenters, or do you see the situation differently? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this story as captivating as I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Memorable Stories for more content like this. Stay tuned for our next video, and until then, keep sharing your thoughts and stories.